morning. Good morning. I am Akosua, Washington Woods with Unity San Diego. Good morning. I'm Akosua, Washington Woods with Unity San Diego. And I am going to be with you this morning to do just a little prayer and meditation. So let's settle in. Let's just take a deep, deep breath. Breathe in. Hold it and push out. Breathe in. Hold it. Hold it. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. And push it out. Let's take a journey together this morning. Today's daily word is courage. You know, courage could mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Is it courage to really stand up in front of a group of people, or even on this video, and know that there may be others out there listening or not? Does courage mean that I can jump off of a bridge or a mountaintop with a bungee cord attached to me? Does courage mean I can jump from the diving board into the pool for the very first time? What is courage? Or does courage mean that I get up and I take a deep breath in? I know that I am grateful for another day and another time and this now moment. Does courage mean that I am powerful in the moment? What does courage mean? So let's take a journey together, like I said. When we talk about breathing in and breathing out, when we talk about the fact that we are courageous, you can't walk this path in the world without courage, without knowing that we can take every single moment as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to be courageous. How do you find your courage? Do you read a book? Do you look at a program on television? Do you scroll Facebook? What is it that you do? Or do you sometimes just stand or sit in the moment and know that the fact that you are here is courage in its own self? Do you sit and you watch the birds out the window, or listen to the laughter of little children, or even the laughter of your mate or partner or spouse, or, just a random stranger walking by your home on the street? Courage, what does it mean? It takes, according to the daily word, many forms. And, that's true. So I'm going to ask you to take a moment to just reflect on the word courage. What does it mean? What does it mean? Let's sit in a silence for a moment and just reflect on that one word, courage. In the silence. What does it mean to know that I'm courageous in this moment? Now, what about the times when we're feeling less courageous, less present, less involved deep within our bodies and what's going on in the world? What happens then? I suggest or encourage us to just stop and breathe. sit in the moment, reflect. Know that as we sit in contemplation, we may find, and often do, in fact, most times, almost always, we find if we live within the deep, small silence, that deep, small space, that we are who we came here to be, that we are who and what it is that we imagine ourselves to be, even if in that moment we don't think we've achieved it. It's okay, because we are wonderful, kind, generous, loving people. Even in those moments of deep distress, when we are pulling courage from the deep, deep wellness of our souls, we know that we're enough. We just have to remember that. Maybe it means that we have to shed a few tears, sweat. Maybe sometimes it means just reaching out a hand to someone else. Sometimes touch is enough to give us courage to move through and grow through whatever it is. Those moments are precious also. So live gloriously during that time. As we think back to, but don't dwell on, those moments in life where we've had to really bring up the courage to sit and not say a word, or the courage to act, to do action. Dwell on those for a moment, but mostly dwell on what you felt like when you came through the other side of that. Dwell on the power that you might have felt, the freedom that you might have felt, the ability to laugh or shrug or just think, wow, right now here, I am courageous. Yeah. Catalyst for courage. That's what I charge us to be. Catalyst for courage. That's who we are. A catalyst for action. That's who we are. But also a catalyst for silence. And a catalyst, most of all, for love. That's what I believe courage to be. Let's sit in the silence another time. Let's sit here and dwell on this very present moment and be courage. Go into the silence. Then know that prayer, in a moment-by-moment basis, that we can always call on prayer. Prayer to lead us into whatever it is that we need in that moment. We can always pray it forward. You know, looking at courage and knowing that we are sensitive and caring towards ourselves and towards others Isn't that a courageous moment, a courageous step in its own right? Being sensitive to others' needs and wants, but also being sensitive to your own. Knowing that as a spiritual being who makes the commitment to remain in courage, in freedom, in prosperity, in compassion, in life, just moving forward is courage in its own right. I'm thinking right now of a friend who just lost her spouse, and how much I want to circle her and surround her, how I continue to circle and surround her in love and light. It was quite unexpected, but I know that she knows that there are those of us in the world who are holding her in comfort, even if I can't hold her and poke her and touch her physically at the moment. I know that she feels the love and the prayer that she has. She has courage to move forward. She may not feel that way at the moment, but I know and I have faith that she's going to be able to do those things that she needs to do for herself and for her love. When I go into silence in a few minutes, I'm going to think of them and sending out courage and peace and grace and most of all love to my friend right here, right now. Going to sit in silence with that for a moment. So I am sending out to you, my friends, and also to Rosalind. Know that you are courageous. Holding you right here, right now, in that. But mostly, I'm holding you in love. Today's affirmation: I am courageous, but mostly I am love. Thank you for sitting with me this morning one more time. I know that we walk forward in this world as kind and gentle people. I know I say this every time because that's who I know you to be. That's who I know myself to be. So, my friends, as I said, you are courage. You are life. You are love. Your peace and joy and laughter and compassion and freedom and faith and all of that is wrapped up in courage. Ashe, Aho, Amin, Namaste. Thank you for joining me this morning.